So it's time for episode 10 of Death Note. And I gotta say, episode 9, oh man, it was so great at that whole college entrance welcoming the new freshman ceremony when L looked Kira, looked Light right in the eye and said, "I'm L." And it got him so worked up. He was twisting in the wind, and I think he's going to start to mess up. He's going to get a little bit more desperate. He had this second wind of confidence that I think is maybe overconfidence or arrogance that's going to lead to his eventual downfall. So I guess we're going to pick up with what happens on the college campus and college life. And Light said he was going to be L's friend, as a game that they're playing, this Battle of Wits. And we both know they're very competitive. And by their own admission, at least by L's own admission, they're both childish. So let's see what happens next. Also, during the OP, I like to remind people that I do have a Patreon now, and I know some of you are already members of the Patreon, but if you're not and you just kind of want to check out what's going on over there, well, there is a link in the video description. Doubt is the name of this episode. So I'm really hoping that is doubt that starts to creep into Light's mind and not doubt that starts to affect L here. Oh, open up with a tennis match. And look, I love how L dresses the exact same way to sleep on a park bench as he does to play tennis. This is great. At least he's got his sneakers on. He's not a barefoot tennis player. So this is suddenly turning into a sports anime. I've never watched a sports anime, really. I mean, I watched the first episode of Remain, but I think this is turning into a tennis show. I hope this whole episode is just a tennis match. Some good, fun, silly, jokes while they're playing tennis. I don't think that's going to happen. I love how their internal monologue shows the game of wits going on between the two. Let's see. Let's see if L's any good at tennis. Is he one of those people who's just good at everything? Let's see if Light's any good at tennis. I know when I was in school, I got good grades, but I was terrible at tennis. But my grades weren't as good as Light's probably. But still, good grades. I was valedictorian, and I was probably the worst tennis player in the whole city. Town really wasn't a city. I don't know. There are probably some pretty bad tennis players, but I was no good at tennis. When I was in 5th grade, my mom sent me to take tennis lessons at this community college in Hazard, Kentucky. And me and this other kid, the two of us were so bad that the guy teaching the lessons, he just gave us our own court. And we got to spend the whole week just playing terrible tennis with one another while I actually taught the other kids. I was a lost cause in 5th grade. And to this day, I'm still no good at tennis. Of course, I haven't tried to play in a long time, for obvious reasons. Is that what you guys tuned into this video for, to hear me confess my lack of tennis skills? I assume I'm not very good at squash or racquetball, but I've never tried them. Kickball. Kickball was my sport. I was not bad at dodgeball. Yeah, the captain is talking to his captain, I guess, because he's losing his cool about this Kira investigation. Oh, wow, this bald-headed guy has some questions about L. Oh, I like it. The captain's given what I think is an accurate description of L. Yes, he can be trusted, and yes, he's more capable than we are, and apparently he's so good at tennis, he can play in jeans and a long-sleeve shirt and still hang with a guy in shorts. Maybe Light's just that bad that L can hang with him while he's wearing his street clothes. Actually, his everything clothes. I don't think I've ever seen L wearing anything other than what he's got on right now, right here. But yeah, neither of them want to lose. They've got this competitive streak. I got very comfortable with losing at tennis. It would be kind of funny if one of them was just really, really bad, and he's like, oh, well, this is not the tension I expected it to be. Oh, losing on purpose would be a tell. Winning, being so competitive you refuse to lose would be a tell. It's like no matter what you do, too much is going to be interpreted into it. I guess that's why it's called doubt. Everybody's doubting their own interpretation of events. Try to see how much can he learn from me from a tennis game. How can you profile me from a tennis match? Oh, he got one past him. Oh, so he was toying with him to see if he's really trying to win or if he's just out there trying to mislead him. So now let's see. Let's see if L can turn it up a notch or if that's the best L's got. Oh, he was a junior high champion at tennis. Oh, but he's rusty. So what about this? This guy is a real Larry Stu or whatever. Good at everything. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, he's unleashing it. Why don't you go quickly change into some tennis outfit gear there if you really want to win, L? Ryugi, whatever we're calling you now. Man, they're getting super dramatic on this animation for the tennis match. I gotta tell you, I gotta admit, I'm not feeling much tension in this match. I'm not emotionally invested in the outcome of this match. Like you either win or you lose. Either way, it's suspicious. Oh. There. Slamming away at that ball. Man, what if this is one of those things? Like I've heard in Dragon Ball Z, a fight can last 3 or 4 episodes. What if this tennis match takes us through to like episode 12? Slam backhand. Oh! Oh! He got that past him. Oh, it looks like L doesn't have a chance against the mad tennis skills of Light. So I guess that we won't get 3 episodes of tennis. But man, lots of those cherry blossoms falling everywhere they walk. That's kind of a beautiful image. I feel like it's an image that's been used a lot, but never gets old. Oh, what kind of game is he going to play with him here? What kind of information is he parsing out? Oh, he's trying to make him sweat even more. He knows to put the pressure on him. He knows to put the pressure on him because it's going to cause him to crack. I love the confidence that L has here because it doesn't feel like the arrogant, false confidence that Light has. But also, I feel like he's got enough safety measures that he can feel safe in this situation. I feel like he has been more cautious in this encounter than Light has. For a couple of good reasons. But I'm still hoping that L proves to be more than a match for Light. Even if he can't hang with him in tennis, he can hang with him in mental chess. Oh man, this is beautiful. I need to see Light break down a little bit more. I need to see him twisting on the... What do you twist in the wind? Yeah, I need to see him twisting in the wind a little bit more or something. Squirming. Like a worm on the hook. Oh, that is so cool! There's an in-story explanation for why he sits like a totem pole or whatever. It's because his reasoning drops when he sits on his backside. So, I wonder if I should start sitting like that. If my reasoning skills would go up better. I don't know if I'm flexible enough, but if I could get my knees up there when I'm reviewing things, then I might be like enlightened and see things I didn't see before. Become 40% better at it. Oh. Oh, he's got photos of people under Kira's control, the notes they wrote. He's going to ask him to interpret his own secret code. So this is also a trap. This is a trap because L knows that he's smart enough, he should be able to figure it out, but if he acts like he can't, then that proves he's guilty. But he's afraid that if he does say it, how is he going to play this? Yeah, he's sitting here going with this, oh man, telling you, right back to the Princess Bride, the inconceivable poisoned wine. Yeah, so he decides he needs to play it straight, which I think was the right call. I was hoping he'd make the wrong call, because I don't like the guy anymore. But he played it right. The right call was to figure it out, because you would be able to figure that out. Oh, print numbers on the back. Okay. Incorrect. Oh, so he is slow playing his hand. Okay, so now he's trying to see how he reacts to it. Oh, this is a good trap there, L. Of course, Light's smart enough to figure it out, but it's a good trap. So what game is he playing here? Oh, oh man, he has trapped him. He's trapped him. Like he was confident there were only 3. Come on. Keep squirming. I can't wait to see you alone with Ryuk again so you squirm some more. Oh boy. I'm loving how L is playing him. My opinion's nothing. I'm just a guy watching the show, but I think that Light is seriously outmatched when it comes to interpersonal communication skills and like this kind of deductive reasoning that's going on face to face. Like he's good from afar, he's good in a vacuum, but he doesn't seem to do well when faced with those cold, dead, staring eyes of L. Yeah, he's trying to play it. Oh, by about 3%. I love how accurately it's gone from 5% to 8%. I like how accurately he determines the odds here, too. Yeah. Man, to think I started this show off thinking that I didn't like L and I did like Light, and I've come like totally the opposite direction now. L's pretty cool. Light's a jerk. Yeah, he's sort of exposing his interpretation of the ideas, but I think Ryuga there was prepared for that. Oh, pretty good defense. One of fear. I don't want to die. I don't know that you're not Kira. Trying to turn it. You know, I've been in that situation where people try to accuse the accuser when they're really guilty just to get out of it. I think it's pretty transparent. It's an immature way to respond. Uh-oh. Let's see how this goes. Interesting challenge here. I want you to prove you really are L. Oh, he's moved it up to 7%, not 8%. But still. I like how he's just not going to fall for the manipulation that Light's trying to spin his way. He's like confident, almost like he's prepared for it. Oh, this is great. He's gonna play chicken with him right up to the edge, right? you can see the frustration there where he wasn't expecting L to handle it so well. Uh-oh. Oh, his father's had a heart attack? Oh, is that how you lead him off the trail? Remember my last review? I asked, is Light willing to kill his own father to cover up his trail? You know what I mean? To cover up his tracks, to get what he wants in this world. I think he may have done that. What a great way to try and throw L off your track, but it looks like he didn't die, so I guess that's not the work of the Death Note if he lives. Yeah, I don't think... Oh my goodness. If he survived, that's not the work of the Death Note, right? I don't think the Death Note can just give you a heart attack without killing you. But I am curious about this. This is a twist. I want to see where it takes us. I love it. L is not at all afraid of playing his full hand here. You wanted confirmation? Here you go. This is confirmation. So take that. He has no fear of you in this moment, Kira. Light. Oh my goodness. That quiet confidence that L has to be so intimidating to Light. I need to see him have another breakdown, though. That's my joy in this show now. It's gotten so much more enjoyable for me these last 2 episodes with the pressures being turned up on Light. Of course, Ryuzaki's not his real name either. %. A lot of the suspicion goes back to Pinber. But you know, if there were 12 agents, I don't know, it would be more like 8% than 5% if you ask me. 8.5%, if my math is right. Of course, each agent may have been following more than one person, so I didn't consider that. All right, so he's going to participate in this investigation into himself. This is a nice twist. It's a nice Dexter-style twist or whatever. Oh, this is interesting. He's really covering it very well with his father. Like, that would be enough to convince me. I don't know if it'd be enough to convince L, because I'm not L. He says it was too corny. The act is too corny to be believable. L sees through everything Light's doing here, doesn't he? Yeah, I agree with Dad. Kira is evil. Oh, so now he's saying it's the power that's evil, not the person. That power would make anybody evil, no matter how you decide to use it. That's kind of like back to the old saying that power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely, that kind of thing. And I guess the power over life and death is pretty close to absolute power. It's talking about how unlucky Kira is. So it's the Death Note turns you into a psychopath. I'm kind of curious to see if they'll investigate that, if there's a mental effect of having the Death Note beyond your predisposition to psychopathy or sociopathy. Oh, you're looking a little desperate there, Light. Oh, the best answer! If you're not Kira, you don't have to prove it to me, because I'm smart enough to figure out who the real Kira is, so... he's melting down a little bit. Melting down. Oh, he's really setting it up. Methinks thou doth protest too much. Isn't that Shakespeare? That's what he's starting to look like. Oh, look at that. I wouldn't deprive you of your basic human rights. You don't take suggestions from a suspect. He is not letting him off that hook. Oh, I love it. He's like, don't worry. If you're not Kira, you got nothing to worry about. I'm too smart to accuse the wrong person. He's going to try to figure out his real name from all those clues he's gotten on fake names. I think he's going to take the Shinigami's eyes. I really do. I think he's going to get that distressed about the idea of losing. I don't even think it's the punishment he's afraid of. I think it's the ego about losing. Everybody's saying he's unlucky. He's never felt unlucky. He's happy because he's a psychopath. Yeah, you gave up on creating a wonderful world. You're just killing people. I like how Ryuk doesn't care. I don't care. I don't care if you're happy or unlucky. I'm just here for the fun. Oh. Oh! He's telling him right now, nothing but misfortune when you got a Shinigami attached to you. Which makes sense. They're a god of death. I wouldn't expect it to be a good thing. Convinced he's going to be the exception to the rule. That arrogance coming through again. But I think he's going to take the deal for the eyes. I really do. Eventually. And that's probably when he'll die. Oh, they're talking about the TV, trying to get some ratings on TV about covering Kira. But you'd think they'd be kind of afraid to do that, too. Oh, drinking Fanta. Gotta admire a guy who has good taste in soda. I don't know what you want to put your cigarette in your Fanta. If we don't have stories, make something up. Yeah, some tabloid lack of journalism. Oh, what is this? This is something to turn up the heat? Who's it from? Is it from L or is it from Light? I love that laugh at that guy, and his glasses got the glow, the anime glow. Oh, that's from Kira. He's threatening to kill people if they don't broadcast it. But is it really Kira? Did Light really send that? Or is this somebody playing a game with Light? That's exactly what the guy wanted. Now he has an excuse to run his Kira story. I can't wait to see the Kira story, but I guess I gotta wait for the next episode to do that, right? I'm having so much fun these last two episodes because I was getting so frustrated with Light getting his way all the time and getting everything he wanted. And now that L has confronted him and they're face to face so much and they're going head to head, and just to see what, in my interpretation, looks like Light being very outmatched in the early going, I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see him have another meltdown, another breakdown. I can't wait to see L finally drop some kind of hammer on Light. Oh, it's beautiful the way he's playing it, so calm and so comfortable. And Light just can't handle it. He does not have that maturity in this situation. Beautiful here. Best 2-episode arc, in my opinion, so far. Of course, I'm only 10 episodes in, so I'm sure there's more great 2-episode arcs, but I'm loving it. All right, I'm just going to say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.